State leaders are taking steps to raise awareness about digital privacy issues like the ones in those two cases. Today, the Illinois Attorney General honored Safer Internet Day by giving adults and educators advice on how to make sure kids are safe online. WCIA3's Karina Rubio explains.
Having digital media literacy adds another level of danger, perhaps. Is this a friend of a friend of a friend? Is this a real person? Is this an adult? How can you trust the source?
Those are important questions to consider when using social media. Michelle Nelson, a U of I College of Media professor, says knowing the answers to those questions is what can keep kids safe, whether they're behind a computer screen or opening an app on their phone.
You can be very restrictive and restrict, television content, restrict access to social media, restrict cell phone messages, and that is one perfectly reasonable kind of parenting strategy.
But there might be a better approach parents can use.
What we found in our own research that what seems to be the most effective is to play a more active role.
That means starting conversations to stay in the loop.
Sometimes the children actually have more knowledge about the apps than parents, but they may not have the knowledge of the possible consequences. So I encourage parents, to what extent you can, be involved with your children, right? Have them teach you about Snapchat, about TikTok.
Urbana High School track coach Forrest Faroki has his athletes sign an agreement before joining the team to urge them to post appropriately online.
Creating agreements between teachers and students as opposed to creating rules, because rules tend to change the behavior and way kids respond to something.
But it's not all bad in the world of social media. It's just about remembering.
These digital platforms are fun and creative and amazing for us to see different viewpoints, but to understand that we still need to be respectful and cognizant of how these messages can cause harm.
In Champaign County, Karina Rubio, WCIA3, your local news leader.
Urbana Middle School also honored Safer Internet Day. Cybercrime specialist Christine Feller from the Illinois Attorney General's office was at their PTA meeting earlier tonight.